Hello, everyone. Today, I want to talk about something that almost everyone experiences at some point: speech anxiety, which is the nervousness we feel before or during a presentation. For me, it usually starts with that racing heartbeat, dry mouth, or perhaps a tight feeling in my chest. It's that classic fight or flight response, and it reminds me just how real communication apprehension can feel when we're about to speak in front of others. Over time, I've learned that managing this anxiety is really about developing communication competence, learning how to communicate in a way that's appropriate for the setting and effective in reaching my goal. One of the most helpful tools I've used is deep breathing combined with habituation. So basically, habituation means that the more I expose myself to similar speaking situations, the less intense my physical reaction becomes. So each time I present, my anxiety lessens because my body starts to understand that this experience isn't dangerous. So another method that also helps me is cognitive reframing. So basically it shifts how I think about speaking. So for example, instead of saying I'm nervous, I tell myself I'm prepared or I'm excited to share something meaningful. This small mindset change helps me transform my nervous energy into confidence. It also supports my professional presence, which is a total of how I present myself through my attitude, appearance, and delivery. When it becomes when it comes to actually speaking, I focus on extemporaneous speaking, meaning I prepare and practice my ideas, but don't memorize them word by word. But instead, this helps me make my delivery feel more natural and conversational, which makes connecting with my audience much easier. I also pay attention to physical delivery, maintaining good posture, using natural gestures, and making consistent eye contact to appear more confident. Along with that, I use vocal variety, adjusting my tone, pacing, and volume so I don't sound monotone or rushed. This keeps the audience engaged and helps communicate emotion and emphasis. Before I record or present online, I make sure my shot composition is set up properly, the camera is eye level, the lighting is even, and the background isn't too distracting for my audience. All these small details add up for the bigger picture, setting up that professional tone and just that good communication for that shows confidence and preparation. Lastly, I try to minimize vocal fillers such as or like because I do find myself including that a lot in my day-to-day communication with others. But it also allows to show that it feels more confident in the information that I'm presenting to my audience. But it also gives me time to think about what I'm going to say next in my next point. But overall, managing stage fright isn't about removing nerves completely, but rather learning how to work with them. By practicing these methods and focusing on strong physical and vocal delivery, I've learned to transform anxiety into energy that fuels a more confident and competent presentation. Thank you.